if I can just live stream code.
Let
me see, are we streaming? I'm streaming. Sweet. Okay, cool. Good to know. No, I meant to stream. Cool. That's what I'm... Yeah, I know why. Am I still getting an echo? Alright. I don't know why. It might cause, or you might... You're not streaming, I am. Okay. There's not really any increased rotation with this. There are some pretty nice winds here. This is a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust right in the forest area. Not really, it's very windy. It's not going to really, it's going to have some trouble trying to become tornadic again. Like I said, it will have a hard time trying to become tornadic again. Even if it tries to become tornadic, it's going to have a very hard time. Because with the winds just coming, let's see, where's our site? Okay, so with our winds just coming, we have red winds. So with our red winds, our winds going away from the radar. So these are going to be our winds coming this way towards forest. And that's why we have the 70-mile-an-hour winds. So let's go ahead and read this off here. Southeastern Leake County in central Mississippi, Newton County in east central Mississippi, Scott County in central Mississippi, southern Nabosh County, Mississippi until 12:15 a.m. At 11:10 p.m. a severe thunderstorm was located over Hillsborough or near Forest. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Radar indicated expect damage to roof, siding. Before it's actually going to make its way into Decatur and Union, Newton, Hickory. So, yeah, this will have some time before it really makes it into your guys' area, into the Decatur and Union area. Correct. The line has slowed down because we've lost that daylight heating. We do have some weird just stick rotation. This right here is a little bit of in so this could be some potential rotation, which means that we have a lot of rotating air right near Pikestown, which could really possibly increase. I mean, we do have a little bit of rotation here. So right here over Pikestown, right over Pikestown, it's a little bit of rotation. It They possibly might warn this. There's not a debris ball, but they definitely could potentially warn this just because of that little bit of rotation here. Yep, it looks right here. You can see all these storms have tried forming couplets in the past. Right. These are 70-mile-an-hour winds that I'm expecting to go towards Lucerne and Prospect. So prepare yourself if you live in Prospect or Lucerne. That doesn't mean they're going to be 70 mile an hour, but they definitely could be very severe at many times. Waiting for the latest scan to come in from National Weather Service. So what I'm watching right now is if this goes away, they're not even going to worry about it. But if it gets a little bit stronger, they probably are going to issue a tornado warning for this. Yeah, if you want. This is this is a line that's packing a lot of heavy rain. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning is for 60-mile-an-hour winds. Still 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's still the same, but it has passed Pikestown. I can't say it's got strong. Impact yourself. Get ready for impact. As I'm going to continue to keep watching this. Be right back, mate. So we just got our newest scan in of this, and it's a surge couplet, but we south of Prospect, and what I want to show here is the correlation coefficients, and we Breval yet we don't now, but because this storm does seem to kind of pack a punch. Go ahead. I don't. This isn't a tornado, but these are very windy conditions. I would not be surprised if National Weather Service does not drop a tornado warning for this. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna drop a tornado warning for this very momentarily. Newton. I do want to look though and see if there's a camera in Meridian to see if we could possibly see rotation or the winds at least. Southern portion of this line, you can't really see rotation. With the latest scan coming in right now, and I still just see a little couplet right there in the prospect. It's not, but still no debris ball as the latest scan. Don't think that there's a tornado with it or in it, but we still have the tornado possible tag. They're thinking the same thing I got is that we have a couplet right near So right here you can see we now have two couplets right near Prospect and Lucerne. Lucerne. So we're just gonna monitor this and if they issue a warning. But there looks like there are two couplets possibly now. Two couplets are now possible. There's some rotation, but we are not certain yet. So we're still watching these cells, and we're waiting for the newest scan to come in. Here in just a couple. Still be moving very slow. Try and monitor it. Trying to monitor these storms because this is where the cell currently right here in Prospect, and I'm trying to monitor it to see if those couplets, because if these two can come together, we could possibly have a tornado. So it's in, except that just that storm. This still a little bit of rotation, but it does look like it is starting to die. Let's look at correlation coefficients. There's no debris ball, which is a good thing, but there's just this little bit of small rotation that we're going to pay attention to in Prospect, and still moving into Lucerne, New Ireland, Barefoot, Dover, Union. You guys, my friends, you need to be paying attention. We have these little surges that keep spinning up every little bit, but they spin up, they die, they fail. So it's not like we've had one that has officially spun up yet. And I'm saying yet because the night's not over yet. So, like I said, the night's not over yet. So they still have more time to possibly, continue and kick over. I personally think that the severe threat is over. We're getting more capping, but a decent amount of moisture, especially down in the south with the dew points, with forcing. Yeah. We're still watching this rotation to continue. Hopefully it'll calm down here pretty soon. The rotation has kind of chilled out. We're just watching this line of storm behind it. It's got a bunch of heavy rain, and it could still pack a punch. So I definitely would still watch this with concern. No. This rotation that we talked about up into the area prospect, and that has since dissipated. This line will continue as it is. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. I mean, we've already talked about that. We can see up here into the Barefoot area. Those are 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but they're still possible. So 60 to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts are still possible in the severe thunderstorm. Mm-hmm. Lost. City scan just came in. Not much has changed since the last update. Newest scan coming. Just changed since we last talked. Watching this storm front line to move.
No way. Why would I use kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites at once? I like to do things myself.
Like a bunch of lumps. That's probably mergers. Mergers and surges. That's what we're looking at. You know, these little parts that are kind of surging out in front of the line. Those are the ones that are, you know, bringing an increased risk for a little spin up and also, you know, some damaging winds as well. But so far, this little couplet, it's actually kind of made a return here north of Union, but it's not strong. It's a weak couplet at the moment, and just got even weaker on the latest scan. So yeah. So not seeing spin-ups. You're off the bed, thanks for the information. Yeah, no problem. No problem. There's the gust front. It's pretty much it's kind of, it should be kind of like this here with these storms, and then out in front the gradient wind should be gusting out over this area here. So should have some stronger winds picking up in that region and also along this little line here. So anybody to the east of that, we're going to get some storms and some gustier winds. Any news on that one spin up? Well, we do have these reports still. We have tornado reports, but it doesn't necessarily mean a definite tornado happened. And let me check the latest online, see if I can see anything. Any reports coming through. Maybe some confirmations. Yeah, it's late at night. We're really not going to get that many reports coming in, unfortunately. Yeah, no new reports. The only reports that we had out of that area was power outages and some trees down. Thank you, Rochelle, Sarah, and David, and Vox for subscribing. Definitely feeling it. Definitely tired. I feel like in my jaw the most. My jaw and my eyes. Yeah, I don't think Forest has any outages. So this is a camera here in Forest, and you can see that they still got power. This is Forest, Mississippi. Lots of lightning though out here. Some heavier rain was in this area earlier, but it seems to be clearing out a little bit. But yeah, very active storm with lightning still. Probably a lot of thunder boomers out there. Rain is just making me sleepier. It doesn't seem like this line is surging anymore. Yeah, Mudgy, I think that's how you say it, Mudgee. Yeah, looks like that gust front just came through. So your risk for tornadoes is done. But lots of heavy rain and lightning is still coming through. You can see that gust front is off to your east, and that's where that those spin ups would be. And my lips are starting to get so tired, I'm like mispronunciating things. I swear on my head it's coming out perfectly, but my lips are just like, what? Been talking too much. How long have I been live? 2.5 hours, just after 7, so it's been about 9.5 hours of streaming today. After 7 hours yesterday. Doing the marathon again. Yeah, so not seeing any areas of dangerous rotation along this line anymore. Not seeing any areas of surging either. Oh, interesting storm near Macomb. Seeing any dangerous areas of rotation in there though. Looks like it's behind that cold front, or at least the outflow, the cold pool. It's behind it. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate that. Where's the worst of this line? Right here. Near Forest and Newton. Slowly heading towards Meridian. But we're mainly talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds and the potential maybe for still a small spin-up, but that last little spin-up failed. And the one before it, you could maybe make an argument that it failed as well, but still trying to clarify whether or not those were actually tornadoes or not there. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get any tornadic storms, Robert. I would still feel a way to get alerts just in case one of these storms does something unexpected. You can turn the EAS alerts on your phone in your settings, whether it's an Android or an iPhone. How do I not lose my voice? Because I do this constantly. If you go on my page, there are some YouTubers that only cover the big events because there's a lot of hype around it. I cover small events, random tornado warnings. So say there's a 2% tornado risk, and then all of a sudden there's a random tornado warning in there. I'll go live, and then I'm always covering weather. So I mean, if you look into the past of my live streams, you will see that I go live a lot, and we cover a lot of storms. And in fact, the thing that I'm kind of proud of is that I've covered the most tornadoes, warnings, and tornadoes single-handedly. So just being one person, I've covered the most tornado warnings in the world. Nobody even comes close. So it's just training. My voice just gets used to it. At first I would kind of lose my voice, and that actually there's a period like 7 months ago where like I would hit a limit with my voice where it would just kind of fall apart.
Alright, and we're going to end the stream right here, guys. I appreciate y'all for joining us. I'm Tanner Shearer from the North Alabama Weather Watcher Studio. Stay safe, everyone.